this is wmpyr. In this video today, I want to help you guys with solo training, okay? First of all, it's probably very easy for a lot of people to get into tactical gear stuff because all you really need to do is watch a couple of videos on YouTube, watch some excellent reviews. There's a lot of great information out there that you can learn from YouTube videos, and then from there you're probably going to head on to Amazon and buy a couple of knives and stuff that you really like, right? So that's very easy to get into that. But from there, you're probably going to come to the point where it's like, you know, it's like, well, but the chances of you getting attacked is very nil. Hopefully it's a very, very small percentage. So therefore, it's just sitting in the closet, not doing anything. So you got this nice tactical knife and you're not doing anything with it. That's where the training should come in, right? If you train for it, if you have to use it, you'll be a little bit better prepared, for sure. You'll be able to use it better, obviously. But also, in the meantime, you're getting some exercise. So it's good for fitness, it's good for your health. So definitely I recommend don't become a knife collector, become a knife user. So that's what I mean. I'm encouraging the training aspect. Okay, so you might go, okay, that's great, I want to do that, but when you look at over here, the martial arts side, it can look very, very intimidating, it can look overwhelming, and you go, you know, honestly, I don't know where to start. There's so many different styles out there. I don't want to train in the wrong style. I don't want to put in a whole lot of time, effort, and money, and then only to find out that it was not a good one, or have people laugh at me and stuff. And I'll tell you this right now, okay? That's not how martial arts works, okay? Your instructor can be a total fraud and they teach you wrong, okay? But if you have been practicing whatever they taught you, martial arts is designed to where the more you practice, it should be a self-correcting path. And it's about development. So it's not like you buy something like a TV or a knife. It's not a product that you buy and then boom, okay, did I buy a good one or did I buy a bad one? That's not the way it works. The way real martial arts works is you develop this, okay? So it's up to you how well, how much you develop it. I don't care if your instructor is super famous, if your instructor is super badass, that they're ex-CIA, ex-Navy SEAL, none of that matters. None of that means that you are going to be able to perform like they do in real life. So you don't have to worry about that. However, like I said, I know it can be very confusing. So let's go back to the tactical gear side, okay? I know a lot of you guys are interested in karambit, tomahawk, the kukri, stuff like that, right? So you're asking me a lot of questions about that stuff, and I understand that you come from here. So your teacher, your martial arts teacher may not even know it, okay? So in that case, you're watching videos on it or you're studying it, looking it up on Wikipedia or whatever, and you find some interesting facts and information on it, write it down, okay? Write it down. Karambit, same thing. Any weapon you're interested in, whatever, write it down, okay? How to make a penny stove, survival gear stuff, anything, write it down. This is valuable information, okay, that you're creating here. And then this can be passed down to the next generation. This is good stuff. So continue that, but keep it separate, your own material, and it could be martial arts stuff, how to kick, how to punch, whatever. Keep it separate from over here, your actual martial arts training. You got to keep it separate. You combine everything together, you're going to have this much material, and your ego and your head is going to be this big. And that's a mistake that I made long time ago. So if I met an Eskrima guy and he had this much Eskrima, his level of Eskrima was this big, right? And my Eskrima level was this big, so he's better than I am in Eskrima. I missed out on learning from him because I combined everything and I was like, I got this much. You're here, or whatever he was. Let's say he was at this level. Because I combined everything, I'm here. So I'm like, dude, I could beat you on the ground. I could beat you in kickboxing. I could beat you in boxing. You know, I could beat you with a karambit. I could beat you with a tomahawk. So I was like, I'm better than you are. So this is the mistake that I made. Even though my Eskrima level was here and his was here, I could have learned from this guy. So if I go to a boxer, I should have the same attitude So go, my boxing level's here, his is here, I could learn boxing from him. So if you combine everything together, it's just human nature to have a big head. So you guys that are solo training, you want to avoid that mistake. It's very easy for that to happen. It happened to me. I'm telling you right now, keep it separate. Okay, keep it separate. So all this other stuff, put it right here. And then all the other styles that you learn, keep each one separate. And so for the Eskrima training, this is what I recommend for basic fundamental Eskrimas, right? Number one is to work on the circular motion with your wrist. A lot of people think this is flashy stuff where you're doing stuff like this, okay? I promise you, I'm not thinking about flash. This is not for flash. This is 100% for Eskrima skills. This has combat purpose, all of it. I don't do anything for flash, okay? So this motion right here, creating the circular motion, you need to do it because it doesn't come overnight. And to be able to do it with a closed fist, that's the goal right there. And to have this kind of articulation to where you could do it from various different angles like that, okay? So that's number one. Number two is your angles of attack. And there's a lot of different angles of attack that you can do. The one that I frequently show on my YouTube channel is the 5 angles of attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there's a lot of different ones. They're easy to find on YouTube. The very first one that I learned when I started training with the sticks was 12 angles of attack. And every Eskrima, Kali, Arnis practitioner that I've met had a different form. Even if it was the same number, their 12 was a slightly different than mine. So, you know, that just tells me that doesn't matter, okay? What is important is practice it. That's number 2, your angles of attack. Number 3 is the arm weaving. Boom, 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 boom. So to be able to involve both hands together, okay, boom, like so. When you do the arm weaving, I call this the Swiss Army knife of martial art techniques because there's so many different purposes. Anyway, I hope that helps. Thank you for watching and take care, folks.